Hey, what's up studs? Ryan here, or MandRproductions, with my review of the 2020 LEGO Star Wars Dameron's X-Wing Fighter Polybag. So this is the smaller version of the $90 version of the set. Maybe you just don't want the big one, you just want to pick up the Polybag. I did so at Walmart for $5, and it includes 72 pieces. And yes, you heard me right, the set cost $5. Polybags have gone up $1. Finally, actually. It's kind of surprising it's taken this long. It's one of those things where I know people are going to be upset about it, but I also understand the need for the rise in price. Polybags have been $4 since 2008, and given inflation, $5 is just about right now. LEGO has held out on this for a long time, so I'm actually kind of okay with this. Here's the backside of the bag. Nothing special about this. Of course, it does have the Episode 9 box art, which is always pretty fancy, but let me go ahead and build this up and we'll take a look at it. And here is the finished X-Wing model. It's about a 3-minute build. You know, it's a little polybag. Everyone can build these pretty quickly. Nothing special there. Nothing really exciting about the build process. No real new building techniques that I noticed, so we'll leave that at that. My biggest complaint about this set, we'll just start it off with the complaints, is the way the wings fall. They don't fall together. Like, you have to have a little bit of a touch to get them to be even like this when it's in, like, landing mode or just regular flight mode. So that's kind of annoying. And then when you want to put them in attack position, you got to kind of have a nice little touch there as well to get it at the correct angle, or otherwise you're going to end up like that and it's going to look super dumb. But if you get it at the right angle, it begins to look like a somewhat decent model. Maybe even that's a little bit too hard of an angle, but you know, that's the biggest downfall about a set like this. It doesn't have any features, no minifigs obviously, as you would have been able to tell from the box art, but that's the X-Wing. The coloring on it is nice. They got it pretty true to life. I think they did a great job introducing a little bit of the blue there. Obviously the orange and the white contrast nicely. The thing that's definitely going to be talked about the most is these Caret Thrusters in the back. Usually they would use a cone piece for something like this and then put a stud on it, but this time they used Caret pieces and I don't really love it. The thing with the cone pieces is you can put a stud on them with like translucent pink or whatever that looks like thrust. And now you don't have that, so that's kind of disappointing to me. So I know it's something new, it's fresh, some people are going to like it, some people aren't, and I'm just kind of in the boat that's like, I think the old design was a little bit better for these polybags. Like, we had a Pose X-Wing polybag in like 2016 that was, I think, a little bit better than this from at least the back design point. But I honestly don't think you should buy this. $5 for a polybag feels like a lot. I know that I said I didn't mind the $5 change, but I think you can spend your $5 better elsewhere, to be honest. Like, I just don't see this being worth your $5. Like, what are you even going to do with this? Honestly, like, I'm going to throw it in a box and I may never touch it again. Like, you don't need this. I didn't need this. It's a neat polybag, I guess, if you don't want to buy the bigger version of a Pose X-Wing. But, I mean, again, unless you really, really want it, I would tell you to pass on it. Spend your $5 elsewhere. Save it up for something else. Let me know what you guys think about this thing down in the comments section below. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. You can check out my other 2020 LEGO Star Wars set reviews with the end card on screen now.